Good night, morning, afternoon, everyone, and welcome back to the Lower Potato Podcast. I'm your host for this week, Axel. I'm joined by my two Marvelers, Marveler 1, Brandon.
I'm Batman.
He's Batman, and Robin 2, Ivan.
Ivan's light just fucking
Batman,
turned up.
my light went off.
I'm Batman.
Wait,
Click.
I didn't notice.
Yeah, well, once I said
That's funny.
I'm Batman. Click.
Yeah, no, dude, that was perfect timing. All right, well, I guess I'm gonna be darker in this episode.
That's pretty funny. But anyways,
Ooh.
welcome back, everyone. How y'all's week been, boys? You know, the usual. Warm?
Warm as hell, yeah, and windy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Well,
my God, dude.
windy as of like the last couple of days, but it's been a warm winter so far.
Warm to the point where it's no longer snowing.
It's raining.
It's raining.
Wow, okay.
Dude, so I got home.
So thanks, Obama.
I got home a little later last night, around like 10ish, and my vehicle it's not the greatest thing to like to rely upon, but as I was driving home, it was as high as 48 degrees when I was driving home.
Yeah, dude. It was like 50. It was kind of crazy. Like, we're supposed to be in fucking winter. We have snow and ice and everything.
But then like the
Then it just
duality of
starts
man,
raining.
if we go to Fairbanks, they're in the negatives still.
Wait, are they?
I don't know. Probably. I mean, we go check their weather.
Yeah, I'm gonna look right now.
Fairbanks weather. Let's go see what the weather had. They're at a crisp 25.
Yeah,
Apparently.
mine says 27. Oh, but yeah, they're gonna get into the negatives this weekend.
Yeah, ours Anchorage is 36. So then what is us?
Right now it's 40 for at least what my app is saying.
Yeah, I'm just going off of, like this website I found. It's 37 for us.
Yeah. No, dude, it's actually really warm. Like, I would say our 50 with rain is an equivalent to y'all's low 70.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe high 60s, because you still feel sun chill, but it was humid for one.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, it kind of felt like low 70s for y'all, maybe high 60s.
And the thing that kind of sucks with the being raining and warmer weather, we get fresh ice almost daily now. And
My God.
Sucks.
Yeah, dude, it's all gonna freeze and
It's gonna melt and then refreeze.
Rip all of
and
y'all
melt and
without
refreeze.
winter tires.
Well, it's rip anyone in the main roads are always fine. It's pretty much anything
Any
like
side road.
residential.
Yeah.
Anything residential and side roads. It's gonna suck.
Well, I mean, even in Anchorage, I mean, the intersections are gonna get so icy.
Yeah. That's neither here, depending on which areas you're at. So,
Yeah.
but still,
But-
it's really fucking warm.
Yeah. And so, by the way, fun fact, I don't know if I said this before, but I think in terms of dangerous driving, I think where we are is considered in all of Alaska the most dangerous in terms of driving, just because of our weather, on how we get a lot more ice than someone who is a lot colder, like Fairbanks. Just because literally situations like this, it can warm up to where it will melt the snow. We can possibly get some rain, and then everything will ice over. While in Fairbanks,
Excuse me.
it's just always cold. There's no opportunity for ice over there. Like, the snow over there is still going to be snowy.
Mm-hmm.
It's been averaging above freezing like every day.
Yeah. I mean, literally what we said today, it's like 40 degrees right now.
Yeah, and I was out there like 2 hours ago in like my sweatpants, and it just felt like Ivan said, like a low 70, mid 70 day in the low country.
Yeah. So that's funny. I mean, it's gone to the point where enough snow has melted in some parts around our apartment area where you can see the grass and everything, and then you can see. So Yeah. It's not like we live in a very bad area where you get shot if you're just outside, but everyone here is alcoholics. So when I took out dog this morning, the snow's melting. You can see the grass or whatever, and you see a couple bottles of fucking what are they called? I forgot the name of it. How did I forget?
What's the color of it?
It's the cinnamon liquor.
Fireball.
Fireball. I was about to say Fireball. Yeah.
Yeah. There's the mini shot bottles of Fireball just on the ground.
And then like all the smoke addicts too, a bunch of cigarette butts everywhere as well.
Yeah, well, I haven't seen that, but the grass, you see grass and then a couple small shot bottles of Fireball. I'm like, yep, it seems like the summer now.
The Walmart in Eagle River, and where I parked, I looked up right next to the light post, and then there was a Buzz Ball, a Four Locos, and 3 like mini bottle shots of vodka.
That's what's up.
I'm like, yep. And this was like
time.
12. I was like 12 o'clock in the morning, in like the 12 o'clock.
Yeah. Oh, dude.
Well,
That's
yeah, that's
funny.
could weather be weird because like last year it was cold as fuck.
Oh yeah, no. Last year we had so much snow, and it never got warm enough where it started raining. So, if that tells you how different it is from last year.
Mm-hmm.
Well, apparently, even the years before it hasn't gotten that bad or like that warm now.
Yeah, I was about to say, Brandon, it's your first beginning of winter up here.
Yep.
Just know this is not the norm.
Oh yeah, I could tell.
Yeah, it's not the norm.
From what I've been told.
Obama did this.
Yeah, Obama. But
yeah, there's your Alaska weather of the week.
Week.
Yeah.
Over here, it's just, I think the lowest we got was 60. I think so far.
I remember Mom telling me that it got to like the 20s for y'all.
Recently not.
Well, I don't know how recent, but I remember she called me like, I don't know if it was a week or a couple weeks ago, but I remember her saying something like it was going to get to the 20s.
No, she always exaggerates.
So looking at my weather app for where my parents live, it's currently 65 there with a low of 59 and a high of 75.
Well, what was the coldest that you've seen it so far this winter for you, Axel?
This winter was 40.
Was it 40? I thought it got to the 30s at least.
No,
my
40s.
parents said in the mornings it got to the 20s.
Oh, okay. So that's probably what Mom was talking about. Maybe it got to the 20s over there. Like in the morning.
I've never seen it. In
the mornings.
Okay. Well, because I remember it can get pretty cold. At least when we lived in our rural area in Elabel. I remember, what was it? I think it was like the year before we moved up here. It got pretty cold. It actually like got to the 20s. There was frost and ice on the windows and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, when it gets that cold and there's actually ice on the ground, no one knows how to drive normally.
Yeah.
Just throw sand on it.
And then it warms up a lot throughout the day. And yeah.
I can't drive. Just throw some sand on it. It's right there.
It's a hog.
Mm-hmm. But yeah. Anyways,
it's been an interesting week for games too.
Yeah, I was about to say, a lot of shit has been released. One of them being the super popular fucking Chinese ripoff Marvel Rivals, Chinese mobile game looking ass. People have been enjoying that quite well.
Everyone's thick.
Yeah, Ivan and our friend Reed have been playing Marvel Rivals, and safe to say that the game is already. I mean, I can judge a game by how unoptimized when it's first released, and the amount of bugs it has. I find that pretty funny.
So, for the most part, it's not that unoptimized. There's just a few heroes with some abilities that can kind of alter your gaming experience. But overall, I mean, in Axel's case, he's talking about Doctor Strange.
Yep.
Because if Doctor Strange opens up a portal, everyone's FPS tanks. so much. That part is so unoptimized.
And also specifically what Ivan has discovered, that if you open a Doctor Strange portal, and was it Thor? You fly Thor through the portal, it fucking crashes your game. Or at least specifically. So, yeah, go explain.
So I'll first-hand experience twice.
Yeah.
So Brandon, I don't know if I told you this. So I had to reinstall my OS because of Marvel Rivals. So I don't know. I don't think this is on a Windows thing. It might just be Linux compatibility with the Wine stuff for this. But so the game runs. It's platinum rated on ProtonDB. So like you don't even have to do anything. You just hit play. You're good. But like I said with Doctor Strange, Reed and I were looking at ways to like, let's see how much FPS we can tank each other by, opening these portals. And I opened up a portal a certain way. I think the way that it was, you have one facing down to the ground, kind of like at a slight angle. And then you have another one right next to it, kind of like you're kind of making an X next to it. And I think that fucks it up enough to where your entire PC freezes.
Mm-hmm. Based.
And the first time it happened, I'm just like, what the fuck? I mean, it's not common that the whole PC freezes, but I have had another game that kind of has done the same.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was like, okay, I'll just hard reset. So just, hold the power button until everything just shuts off. Which, by the way, technically that is bad because, you don't give your PC enough time to safely shut down. But I did it. And I couldn't boot back up into my PC. And what I found out is because the hard reset and I have an encrypted drive, it corrupted some sort of encryption stuff, so it couldn't actually go into the OS anymore.
Yeah.
And I didn't feel like dealing with terminals and trying different commands, and
definition so I just said, fuck around and found out.
Yeah, so I just reinstalled my OS, so I still don't have all my apps because it literally happened last night. But yeah, PC completely froze. Oh, and then it happened again. Like right when I reinstalled the game, or not reinstalled the game, but reinstalled my OS, I jumped right back into the game and we tried it again and I froze my PC again.
Yeah, it was really funny.
But this time I actually had patience, and I waited. After a couple minutes, everything, started running again. So I didn't have to hard reset.
Yeah, so warning to out there for those who use Linux, be really careful when playing Marvel Rivals, or at least when there's a Doctor Strange on your team. But that's for everyone. Yeah.
Well, so Axel, if you ever play the game and it ever happens to you, you can hard reset and be fine. Yeah. The only reason why mine fucked up is because I have full disk encryption.
Yeah,
for my shit.
I don't have that because I'm not a weirdo like him.
Yeah. No, I do have my tinfoil hatness.
Yeah.
But when I reinstalled it, I enabled full disk encryption again because I'm not going to have a game rob me of my security.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But no, it's happening. So now I know if it ever freezes, just wait it out. I mean, you can wait it out too, or if you don't want to wait, just hard reset and you should be fine.
Yeah, I'll wait a bit longer until I play the game. I want more people to discuss and see how it goes. It seems fun. I would like to try it if it's fun. I don't mind. Just like Overwatch, I was a fan of Overwatch because it was a good game at the time. It was fun, innovative. There was actual cool stuff that can be played in the game that wasn't anywhere else. But nowadays, there are a lot more hero shooters. It's a lot more generic kind of deal. So I'm just waiting to see what they provide, what unique things they can provide for me to make me want to play.
Yeah, I honestly, the way that I've been playing this, and Brandon, you haven't played it yet, have you?
I haven't installed, but I've watched my buddies play it because whenever I'm on my console, like, it's not that I just don't want to play with them. I have a better experience just like talking with them and just like watching them play. I'll eventually play at some point, but when, don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah. Because Reed and I have been playing it literally every day for hours on end.
Yeah.
It's a fun game.
Also, well, you know what's funny? I've seen people like compare, because I think Marvel Rivals got, I think it was 10,072,000 hours. I think 10 million players. But what's funny is that Power World, people are comparing it to Power World. I'm like, you can't really compare Power World to Marvel Rivals, because one, Marvel Rivals is a free to play game, and Power World you had to pay for. And Power World got massive without having the free entry of people walking in. So I hate, like, yeah, I know. I see.
Why
your
are they
face.
comparing it in the first place?
Because-
they're two different games.
Yeah, no. They're
not even in the same genre.
They're comparing it to how quickly it blew up. But I'm like, it's a free to play game. Of course it's gonna blow up.
Well, not to mention, they're not going to get sued by Marvel because they actually got the licenses for it, though.
I mean, Power World did nothing wrong, but I'm just saying that.
Well,
yeah, they didn't do
the
anything
point still
wrong.
stands. They're not going to get
Sketchy,
sued.
but not wrong.
Yeah. They're not gonna get sued for fucking the dumbest shit on earth. We can talk about that later. But back to Marvel Rival. Yeah. Y'all know about Overwatch and its infamous reason for existing because of the pornography that they make, right?
Oh, yes.
That's literally the only reason why Overwatch is still alive, is because Gooners keep gooning to the models. But anyways, Marvel Rivals character models have finally been leaked.
Oh, of course they have.
Yeah, it's finally been leaked, and then the people are working
Open
overtime.
the floodgates.
Yeah, they've been working overtime overnight. But that's not the part I want to talk about. So the part I want to talk about is that the models themselves are already fully modeled.
What?
If you catch my drift, like it's fully modeled.
Yeah, you can just take the model from the game.
I mean they're fully modeled.
Oh.
Yes. I forgot which one specifically. I think it was Squirrel Girl. Literally has a fully modeled lower area.
Oh my God.
Including the inside part.
8K detail and everything.
It's wild. And people were like, they were screaming. They were like, the devs knew what was going to happen, so they did it for them. So they did it for free.
Everyone in the game is a Pixar mom.
Yeah, dude, no, but the crazy part,
They're
they're fully
dummy
modeled,
thick.
Ivan. They're fully modeled. That's the crazy part. It's wild. Also, there was like a Galactus model as well. So Galactus she's gonna be in there. I think that's her name, right?
Yeah.
Well, there's Galactus and that, which is the actual dude.
No, I meant his daughter. I forgot what her name was.
Is it literally the same name?
Wait, do we already know who's the next hero that's going to be added?
Hold on, bro. Brandon's like, we don't.
Galacta.
Thank you. Yeah, Galacta. Galacta is fully modeled as well.
I remember like watching a video of that. It's like, man, Galactus be fucking.
Yeah. So yeah, I wanted to bring that up because Gooner Rivals is fucking working overtime right now. I found that hilarious when I figured that out. I'm like, there's no way on earth that they have it fully
nothing
modeled.
beats the power of horny.
Yeah, but it's like the devs themselves are the ones that modeled it. Like, we just ripped it off.
Apparently, Galacta's nickname is like they shorten the name to Galley.
Galley, that's cringe, but I
wait. When you say that it's fully modeled, are you saying it's straight from the game, fully modeled?
Yes, there's a vagina and a cervix and everything.
I thought you meant someone already
no.
Because people can, that's how we got the Overwatch stuff, is that you just rip the models from the game.
Hold on.
Okay, so when they ripped the models from the game,
it was there.
They found out everything was modeled.
Yes.
Oh no, bro.
Bruh,
okay, that's different.
Nettie's Games is like, we're going to take the fun out of y'all Rule 34 creators.
Oh yeah, no, they knew.
No, they knew. So they cut the middleman and we're like, we know you're going to take it, so here's it already done. Hold on, Marvel. I'm gonna try to see if I can find that tweet again.
Yeah. Okay. So just to give everyone a little insight into game dev, So it is not uncommon, by the way, to have
Porn.
like characters, not fully model like we're talking
Excuse me,
about for
sorry.
Marvel rivals. But it is not uncommon for these characters to be like fully textured, if you know what I mean. Like if you remove clothing, it's fully textured. That's not uncommon.
Yeah.
Because
I mean,
there's been a leak for
see, I don't understand. Why the fuck would you ever do that? Just make him a Barbie doll. Like you don't need anything.
See, that is true.
You literally don't need anything.
I forgot the actual reason for it, but it's a thing to help with
like
it's with the game dev stuff.
Like-
Especially with games that you can change like clothings and stuff, like armors and all that stuff. I forgot. It's like a help thing. It's like it's an actual thing, and game studios do it not to just over sexualize the characters. It's like an artistic thing. I forgot what it was called, but that is a thing because a very infamous one broke out with Horizon Zero Dawn. I don't know. I know y'all probably never played that game. It's a PlayStation game that came to PC, but they found out the character Aloy was fully textured, and people can break through the armor in like their camera stuff. So
you speaking from experience?
No, it's already patched. It was patched when I found out, but yeah, just a little tidbit. It is an industry standard where a lot of the time these characters are fully textured, but not fully modeled, like you're saying.
Yeah, no, they are fully modeled. It was. I'm still trying to find
that's Gooner level.
It is crazy. When I saw it, I'm like, there's no way,
dude.
I'm still trying to find it. I'll see if I could find it and send it to y'all.
That's hilarious, though.
Because it's not like showing it. It's like showing the texture, like the mesh, and it goes inside, and it's crazy. He's like, no, dude, what the fuck?
Really?
Yeah, the tweet was showing like the mesh, and it just showing the mesh going inside. I'm like, there's no reason. There's no reason to have it fully modeled all the way inside. No one will see that. Or
I do not know about that one, Chief. I do not.
It's going to take me a minute to find it because I fucking hate Twitter, so I don't like anything. I just browse.
And X.
I'm one of those people like on iFunny. I don't like anything on iFunny. I don't post anything on iFunny. I don't sub to anyone on iFunny. I'm just there to observe people, and that's it. So I don't
I'm a
like
window watcher.
Yeah. I don't participate in the community, so I just have the weirdest shit on my timeline because I don't like anything. And it's...
Oh no, here's the biggest basic ass timeline. Bailiff, whack his pee-pee.
I might have to go through my phone. It was crazy. But anyways, yeah, that was that. Have that in your head while you play the video game.
Honestly.
Oh no, I kind of assumed something was already a brewing.
Yeah, something malicious was
yeah, 1000%.
But yeah,
dude, the characters in Marvel Rivals are way worse in terms of how they portray
yeah,
that stuff than Overwatch. At least Overwatch, they try to keep it like somewhat tame.
Yeah, like
Marvel Rivals just ups it.
I don't like it. I do not like the art style. It really legitimately looks like a Chinese knockoff video game having like mobile game Chinese looking game, and I'm like, I'm not a fan of that. And it does. They are trying to appease the Chinese audience because it's fucking Marvel. Disney loves to suck the cock of the CP. So
Bing chilling.
So yeah, it's like that's another reason why I don't want to like play the game, because I know it's like they're trying to do all that shit, and I'm good, dude. I don't want to be a part of that. Yeah.
Literally every game studio has to appease to the Chinese market.
Not all of them, but most of them do. Yes.
Well, yeah, vast majority of them, yes. Which is unfortunate, but oh well.
Screw China.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I found the game very fun. Reed and I've been playing it a lot. So I think it's good. For the most part, the gameplay is pretty polished. Other than, some performance issues with some characters. But yeah, it's really good. I like it. I didn't think I was going to like it, but I am.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Oh, and by the way, so while we kind of compared, the game to other games, y'all realize how popular this game became, but yet not once had server issues.
Because they were prepared.
Unlike Overwatch, who literally couldn't handle, what was it, like 4 million people? And you said that this game had 10 million?
Yeah.
So a more indie studio can handle the influx of players better than a well-established game studio with decades of experience.
It really do be like that.
With a more popular IP in terms of gaming.
Mm. Oh my
So
god. Okay, so I didn't
It'd just
find
be crazy.
I didn't find that specific tweet, but I found the guy who leaked the models. He's gonna get executed. I don't know when his execution date's gonna be.
Yeah. Also, Marvel Rivals isn't popping up on Steam charts. At least, like, you can't see their player count yet,
Mm-hmm.
which is weird,
It's all a ploy.
honestly. But I don't know. Oh.
But yeah.
Oh, actually, sorry. While we're still on the topic, when Rita and I were playing, we played with, actually, you were there. We played with a really popular YouTuber on our team
Yeah.
with like a couple, like I think he had like 2 million subscribers, whatever. I forgot his name. But yeah, so technically we kind of met another famous YouTuber. But if you looked at his channel, he doesn't do like these kind of games. Like he's a FNAF guy, I think it was.
Yeah.
So I think he was just playing, not making a video, but technically.
Does it start with an A?
No, it started with a D. I want to say it was like Deca or something.
Yeah, he was
Probably
asked
S3,
apparent.
whatever.
Oh, yeah, he was bad. We lost. But yeah, so my streak of well, I mean, it's not like we have a conversation, but I'm still considering it that I met him. So my streak of meeting famous YouTubers are still coming out. Or
That time
coming
it
out.
was
It's still
without me.
going. Yeah, this was without you,
Crazy.
so
Yeah.
so maybe it's me all along.
Well, no. So in that case, you met him over a video game. The last ones we met in person.
Okay, that is true. So just by myself, I'll do it over video games, and then when I'm with you, it's always in person.
Yeah.
Understandable.
Yeah, but in other gaming news though, y'all's know about Dauntless, yeah?
Yep, we used to play it.
Yeah. Did you enjoy Dauntless, Ivan?
Yeah, it was all right.
It was
I mean,
all right.
it was just it was an Epic Games version of Monster Hunter.
Yes. Now, what if I told you it was that but worse now?
Oh, I've seen stuff on
Yeah.
Dauntless.
Yeah, so
I've seen it on
recently
Reddit.
Dauntless
you know.
has been re-released. Is it official release now? Is it out of beta or something like that?
Oh, I didn't know it was re-released. I just thought it was like an update.
No.
Like for these past few years, just making it worse and worse.
No, I think it's an official release because originally it wasn't on Steam and now it's on Steam. Like I think it's as an official release now because it's not exclusively on Epic anymore. But
Okay.
a while back, I didn't know this, but I went into detail because I actually cared about Dauntless. So a while back, Dauntless was like the original devs were sold off and everyone left, and that's why Dauntless looks like ass now. Is because the people who are currently working on do not care about the game and are actively trying to kill the game.
Oh, no.
So this is just another form of corporate greed and people being stupid. Because at least Dauntless was different from Monster Hunter. It was more of compared because Monster Hunter, while it is you hunting a monster like fighting in an arena, it was mainly about preparing, trapping, learning about the monster, getting ready to go into the fight before you go hunt the monster and all that stuff. While Dauntless was more like, hey, we're just beating up monsters, you know? Just go and start fighting. There's no like prep time or anything like it. And it had its own charm. It was nice at the time, but currently what the game devs have done, they have removed even more of like the monster hunting. And I think I watched a video on it, and they were saying like originally they reduced how much damage you can do now, and you have to grind twice as much or like 3 times as much to get to where you previously were doing damage to monsters and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
So they took away damage, put it against like a grind fest. Oh, another thing. It's actually really important. It's like, you know how Monster Hunter, you hunt the monster, right? And you can craft weapons made of the monster and the armor of the monster.
Yes.
You can't do that anymore. There's no
in Monster Hunter
no in Dauntless. In Dauntless.
Oh, okay.
Because you know that's like a basic formula. You hunt a monster, you wear its skin and weapons, and you hunt more monsters. But in this now, you can't even craft the weapons anymore. You have to buy them.
Nice.
Yes, you have to buy them from the store.
So then what's the point of hunting the monsters?
To upgrade them, to spend thousands and thousands of currency to credits to upgrade them. You cannot craft the weapons anymore. I think you can craft the armor. You can wear the skin of the monster, but you can't craft the weapons. And the weapons are behind a paywall, like the good ones. The good ones are apparently behind a paywall to pay with real money. And then you can, it's pay to win. It literally has all the things: pay to win, extremely grinding, pay for convenience. They took away content and No, they just took away content. They didn't even repackage anything. It's just terrible. And like seeing Dauntless in this state is like, it makes me sad because like it has some unique things and cool things going for it, and then now it's all gone. It's all gone.
I mean, I always just saw it as a free to play Monster Hunter.
Yeah, but it's not even that anymore. It literally isn't even that.
It's like, I want Monster Hunter. No, we have Monster Hunter at home.
But it's not even that.
It's just Dauntless.
It's not even. It literally is not even. It wasn't a Chinese. It wasn't Dauntless at home. Now it's Temu tier fucking. Like that. That's the
fucking Temu.
Yeah, that's the tier below.
Not the Temu.
It's Temu Dauntless, not even Temu Monster Hunter.
It's Temu Dauntless. Yeah, it's Temu Dauntless. It's a shell of its former self.
It's not even bad enough to be a Wish Dauntless.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's a knockoff of a knockoff.
It's so sad. It's so sad to see. My heart goes out to everyone who is a Dauntless player and Dauntless fans, because like the game was good.
Mine's not.
It was good. It was a good game. It was for the people who loved it. They played it, and now they don't have it anymore because the game is that fucking ass. And I'm so sad for them.
Yeah.
So yeah, I wanted to talk about that because that just makes me upset. That truly makes me upset.
Well, I mean, to be fair though, like, did you actually play Dauntless though?
Yes, I did. I played all the way to the end game.
How recent though?
Well, it was a while back because they constantly do resets. I played like
what? What do you mean resets?
Because I think it's like when major expansions or something happens. Because I had an account where I had everything, like all the end game monsters I hunted maxed out. Like I had all their gear, all their weapons, all lanterns, all buffs maxed out and everything. And then I think a player reset happened. So all your gears reset to the beginning again. I don't know why they do this, but they do that. Also, that's what happened again on this new release. The new release of Dauntless. All the players who currently had all their gear was reset to the beginning again. So no one had anything. Stupid. So you had to pay for stuff now.
Stinky.
Yeah, which is behind all paywalls. That's why it's like so garbage. And I think currently it's like on Steam, it's like overwhelmingly negative. I don't know by how much, but it's like a shit ton. Dauntless, yeah. Yeah, it's fucking 1,000 reviews. Overwhelmingly negative. Ah, man, that makes me so sad. But yeah.
Whack.
But yeah,
what is Overwatch 2's thing on Steam now? Is it like just negative?
Yeah, Overwatch.
We haven't checked that in a minute, and Overwatch has been pretty averaged out.
It's at 300K. It's at mostly negative now, which is wrong. We need to keep it overwhelmingly negative.
Well, it's not as bad as it once was. It's pretty. It's mellowed out, and that's all it has done. Hasn't done anything to stand out, but it hasn't done anything to make it even worse. It's run its course.
Mm-hmm. Anyways,
But give it a bit. People will go back to it.
That's that. Let's see.
Ripperoonie.
In other news, there's actually been several headline things that have happened that's not related to gaming or whatnot. Y'all's heard about the assassination of the medical CEO?
I think if you haven't heard about this, you are quite literally out in the middle of nowhere.
Yep.
You know, I kept seeing the memes, but I didn't know where it traced it back to.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's huge. Yeah, dude got,
yep.
and
El Bozo.
Dude's on the move.
So what are we gonna do? Raise the prices?
So they did find a suspect,
quote unquote.
I don't think it's actually him.
People are trolling. Like they are actively trying to troll. Because although
thankfully the Arizona tea person and the Costco guy, hot dog guy, is like, yep, we got nothing to worry about.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, honestly. Yeah,
I don't
know. That whole situation, because I think they said that the dude was in a McDonald's
and a Mickey D's.
And someone reported like him being suspicious, but he had apparently the gun, multiple fake IDs, a manifest, and
Democracy manifest.
and some other stuff. Like it's such a very neat of like, oh, the suspect had literally everything that tied him to the murder.
Yeah, no, that
murder.
I don't think that's him.
Mm-hmm.
Even so, but if it is him, my other thing is it's possible that he just didn't want to run anymore, so he wanted to get caught.
Yeah, I just find it funny.
Like,
this whole thing's just funny.
I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this anymore.
But it's just crazy that this person knew he did all this stuff to not get caught and got away. But I don't know. There's actually it's possible that sorry, now that I'm thinking, because I never really thought about it, I just looked at the memes and just looked at the stuff. I mean, I did hear something about like he had like a used water bottle or something that he left at the scene, or not at the scene, but like nearby.
Mm-hmm.
That could have tied to him. But now that I'm thinking about it, if he found out about that, and if that is true, then they probably do have his ID or his DNA.
Mm-hmm.
So he might have just turned himself in because he's like, they're going to find me regardless because of the DNA. I don't know. It is what it is. I guess only time will tell to see if the dude's actually caught or not.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So unrelated, when you said McDonald's, like the guy with the CEO guy, or was the CEO guy chilling at McDonald's, or the culprit chilling at McDonald's?
No, the culprit.
So when you said that, I immediately thought of the most random ass fun fact. So fun fact, I think it was either like it was somewhere over in the Eastern Hemisphere where some like king, like the ruler of the country, shat themselves in a McDonald's, and it was like a chart. It was like,
oh, I think he was a prime minister. No, I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, he's like prime ministers have shat themselves in McDonald's, or countries where their prime minister shat themselves.
It was a map, and it highlighted that one country.
No. It was the chart. It was like that moving chart. It was like playing through the years.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah. And it's just bomb. I want to say it was from the UK.
I think like Poland or something.
Do you think it's a Poland? Okay, because I remember seeing like another meme who was like countries where the prime minister decided to take a swim and never returned, and no one cared about it. Oh, yeah. and it was in Australia. Like apparently they had a prime minister that literally just disappeared. No one knows what happened, but no one cared.
Air quotations disappeared, you know.
Yeah,
they disappeared.
It was funny. I love those memes though.
Remember the religions based by population one I sent you?
Yeah. Oh, the fucking Jews, yeah.
Yeah. So it was pretty much like Buddhism, like all that, like Jewish ones and everything. And then once it hit like the turn of the World War II, you just see the number just go down like. It's just, people. Yeah. But that's funny though. He was like, yeah, I don't want to do this no more. You guys can take me away.
Oh, yeah. You want to know what's funny?
No.
What?
So I found the exact meme that you're talking about. Guess what
yeah.
country it is?
Is it Poland?
No, it's also Australia.
Okay, I was right the first time. Let's go.
Yeah, hold on. I'm gonna save and send it to y'all. Oh my, yeah, it's a graph depicting countries whose leaders shat themselves into McDonald's from 1970. And then like it's empty, and then the moment they got to like 1997, it's just the one country, Australia, has it. I'm gonna send it to y'all.
Thank God.
Actually, I'm gonna send it in general chat so other people can see it. Oh, it's an MP4. Does MP4 play normally on Discord?
I don't know. We'll find out.
Oh, they do now. Usually it had to be a web or WebP or something like that.
Piece of shit. That's what it was.
And it's using the fucking Avengers theme song for him. Sorry, I'm watching it now. Yeah, Australia.
It's such a good meme.
That's so good. Yeah, no, that's good. That's good. Fuck, dude.
That Marvel, the music will never not be a funny meme.
Oh, it's so good.
It's such a funny meme, dude. Okay,
it's like the fuck them in particular shit.
Dexerto finally made a post on the whole models being more detailed, but it's not the specific post I'm looking for, which actually shows the model, like in the mesh form.
Bruh.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah.
Wait, and who said it? I don't know. What?
Dexerto, it's just a news reporting thing.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, I don't know what
the fuck I don't speak Japanese.
What the fuck? We live in America. Speak American.
All right, I got a few more things.
Fascist.
Unless you want to talk about some things that you have.
Oh, well, I guess I'll go with my smaller topic I have here. So I'm going to say this. Actually, you probably read the title of my topic.
Yeah.
I was going to do a little game of, so here's a story. This lady owned a dog.
Oh.
She had a seizure. Dog mauled her. Guess the breed of the dog.
This is for you, Alex. I already know the answer to this.
Well, I mean, you probably already read my thing. But do you want to take a wild guess what breed it is?
Doberman.
Without looking at the sheet. A Doberman?
Yep.
I guess that's not a bad one. No, it's a pit bull.
Classic.
Oh, dang it.
I remember seeing this on Reddit. And it's going to be my number one news source whenever I'm debating why pit bulls should be eradicated from the universe. That specific one. I just wanted to bring it up because I found it so funny. Well, horrible for the lady who died, but it's one of those things of like, what'd you expect? You got a dog breed that is literally one of the most vicious ones possible. But this finally proves, and I'm sure there's plenty of other stories, but this is another one that shows that it's not the owner, it's the dog, because she literally did nothing
and died for it.
But have a medical condition, that she had a medical condition, and the dog still mauled her. She didn't do anything to the dog. So yeah. Fuck pit bulls.
Shit bulls.
No one should own them. Shit bulls, yeah. It's always them.
The No wonder the UK got it right. They eradicated them from their entire country.
Yeah, and I think Canada, as shit of a country Canada is, I think a few provinces fully banned pit bulls from being there. But yeah, there's your fuck pit bull story of the year or something. I don't know.
Just fuck that specific dog breed in general.
Yeah, well, I mean, there's plenty of other really bad breeds, but so many more people own pit bulls than any other aggressive dog breeds.
Yep.
And I fucking hate how some people are just like, oh, well, Chihuahuas attack more people on average. Yeah, but it's not going to fucking
murder someone,
rip your fucking throat out. Yeah, a Chihuahua can't maul a kid. They're too small.
At best, it's like a baby trying to bite you when their teeth finally grow in.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying a Chihuahua can't do damage. I'm sure like their teeth can puncture your skin and it'll hurt, but you won't die from it.
And plus, you can easily just fucking kick it across the room and kill it.
Exactly. Yeah, you can easily defend yourself from a Chihuahua. A lot harder for a pit bull who's most likely way stronger than you.
It has like a lot more center of gravity because how fucking fat they are at times as well.
Yeah, and also, you know, medically or physically or whatever, when a pit bull bites down on you, they like lock their jaws. So like not even they can like let go. It's just they just won't let go.
Yeah.
So yeah, fuck pit bulls.
Yep. Or just the pit breed.
Yeah. Or any of those fighting dogs. I mean, what was the other one? Cane Corsos, I think.
Yeah, Cane Corsos, yeah.
Yeah. Actually, you should know a lot more about different kinds of dog breeds now.
Yeah, those are very tend to be aggressive dogs. Yes.
Yeah, I think technically, like genetically, Cane Corsos are way more aggressive and they're bigger than pit bulls.
Yes, they are.
But not as many people own Cane Corsos as people own pit bulls.
Yeah, they're much more restrictive because Cane Corsos are very expensive because of how selectively bred they are to for them to be how they are. Yes, they're a very aggressive dog, more aggressive than pit bulls, but they're more restrictive. So usually the owners who own them are treat them and raise them with much more integrity.
Yeah, I think my neighbor, who's no longer here, thank God, but I think he had a Cane Corso.
Well, that's a very expensive dog. So
yeah.
Okay,
I mean, to be fair,
even if he did, I don't know. No, it makes a lot of sense why he wasn't making payments.
Yeah, dude, that guy spent so much money. Like he had like a $3,000 PC and everything that I saw. I doubt he built it because I don't think he knows what computer parts he had. But he did spend a lot of money on things.
But he couldn't train the dog.
Couldn't train the dog or pays fucking rent. So he got kicked out. So he's no longer here, which I'm so happy about because I hated his dog, dude. He barked all the time. He was really aggressive and he could barely keep a hold of that dog too.
Yep.
Almost charged me a few times. I would have had the cops called on me for self-defense if it happened again. But thankfully it didn't.
Oh, do you want to tell them about the other dog story that happened recently for you?
Oh, so yes. Okay, while we're on the topic of aggressive dogs. So for our watchers or listeners, I have no problem defending myself. If I have to kill something to keep myself alive, I'll do it. Like in our previous story, my neighbor's dog charged me a few times. I literally I didn't say it to him, but mentally I'm like, if this dog charges me one more time and while we're living in this apartment, I carry a knife on me all the time. I would have killed that motherfucker. Mm-hmm. So another situation happened literally, I think like what day is today? At the time of this recording,
it was like last week.
It's Tuesday. This happened on Saturday, I want to say.
Perchance.
So a couple days ago.
We can look at the text logs because you texted the group.
Yeah. You can look at the text. But it happened a couple days ago. I was having a fire with one of my neighbors. And I brought my dog, Jaritos, the golden retriever.
It was Saturday.
Lab mix. Was it Saturday? Okay, so yeah, 3 days ago then. And I typically have my dog on a leash when I take him out because I know he's crazy. He's still a puppy. He still needs a lot more training. So I keep him on a leash most of the time. The only times I don't have him on a leash is when I'm off to I've talked about this before. The land that's right next to our apartments. It's like an empty land. It's owned by the same guy who owns this apartment complex.
Not even like a small parking lot size of land. It's like right across the way for us.
Yeah, and we have a fire pit there. He said we can use it. Totally fine. I mean, we go out there to do archery, or used to. I haven't done it in a year. But we use that lot all the time. I take dog out there. He can run around. I take him off the leash because no one's over there, like no other dogs or anything. So we're safe from that. And he listens to me, so he's generally around me. So had dog out there at the fire. He was running around doing his thing. And then some random husky dog just randomly appeared with no owner in sight. And he was a friendly dog, friendly-ish. Because every time we went over to pet him, whatever, he was happy. He was wagging his tail or whatever. But when my dog, Jaritos, saw him, of course, dogs want to see each other. They want to meet each other. So we went over, did the whole sniffing. Fucking husky starts growling at my dog. And they're both just like frozen while the other husky's growling.
Mm-hmm.
And he's only slightly taller than my dog. Like he wasn't even that big. He was just slightly bigger than Jaritos. And yeah, dude, I can't really describe it, but you can kind of understand it. I mean, when a dog can get aggressive, whatever, the growling that they do. And yeah, I was really scared because I'm like, oh my God, I'm like, why? Whose dog is this? Had a collar, had a name, but I didn't get the chance to read the owner or the name on his dog tag.
Mm-hmm.
All I wanted to do was get my dog out of the situation, but I knew that if that husky bit fucking pod or whatever to dog in an aggressive manner, I was gonna kill it straight up.
One swift boot to the face.
Yeah, no, literally, because my dog, he had a harness and everything, because I'm a fucking good dog owner, so I always have him geared up for me to be able to handle my dog.
Now,
so I grabbed his harness.
Yeah, so normally I wouldn't resort to straight up killing an animal. I would try to get it away, but if it results to killing, yes, that's fine.
No, that's exactly what I was doing. But if he was gonna start attacking my dog, then like what else? What other options are there?
One swift boot to the face.
Yeah. So I'm not gonna risk my dog getting severely hurt just because I'm trying to get them separated. No, I'm just gonna straight up kill that dog. So I was grabbing his harness, and I was also grabbing my knife out at the same time because I was trying to pull dog away, but I was also getting ready just in case if the other dog was going to attack. But eventually that dog started walking the other way towards my neighbor. So he kind of distracted him. And in that moment, I grabbed the leash, hooked it on, and we just started going. I didn't book it because I felt like any sudden movements was going to like set that dog off. Mm-hmm. So I was more like speed walking out of there. And then the dog circled back around, following us for a while. I'm like, oh my God, dude. Like, I swear this dog, I'm giving him so many chances to just go away. And I'm trying to leave, but he's following us. But eventually it turned fine and I got dog here safely. And then when I got back to the fire, the husky was gone, everything. So it was a very, very stressful situation. I'm glad it didn't resort to any major violence. But like I keep on iterating, I'm not afraid to do it.
Yep.
But of course, my number one goal is to not get in that situation. So
ideally, yeah.
Yeah, ideally. So I think I reacted pretty good. And that was a long story. Sorry about that, but it's...
Yeah, but that... We can finish up, so...
Yeah, I really hate irresponsible dog owners. Not saying I'm even the best dog owner, because I let dog get away with a lot of things.
Mm-hmm.
But like, at least I know my limit with this dog. I still keep him leashed. He always has his harness when I go out and do all this shit. And
Mm-hmm.
I just hate irresponsible dog owners. It's not that hard.
Clearly is.
To be decent with them.
Clearly is.
Yeah, clearly with these people. It was a nice looking husky too. It was weird that he got aggressive. I've never met an aggressive husky like that.
No.
Yeah.
Well, you clearly have not met enough huskies, Ivan.
Well, I know they throw tantrums and stuff.
No, they are mean. They can be very, very mean. Because like I said, I worked at a dog grooming. I met many, many huskies, and a vast majority of them were mean.
I mean, but the thing is that I meet a lot of huskies up here too.
Yeah, just like...
That's literally like the Alaska dog.
It's literally the owner. It's literally the owner. Because like I said, I've met many, many huskies, like just like pit bulls. I've only met one aggressive pit bull that I bathed. And that was only because they didn't like their nails trimmed. But otherwise, they were all sweet to me, and I love them. But pit bulls are still aggressive animals by nature, so I have to be careful no matter what. Like, they kept licking me. They were so happy that I was with them, bathing them, drying them. But like, of course, it's still a pit bull, so I need to be careful.
Yeah. I'm gonna chime in with most dogs I've experienced with. They're all nice.
Yeah,
like even good. With pit bulls and all that stuff.
They are literally man's best friend. Like that's literally what they're supposed to be. So, but that doesn't.
Yeah, but all it takes is that one trigger.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
with the pit bull,
then
they can do a lot of damage.
Yeah, exactly.
This is why I am a cat person, so I really don't have a say in dogs or don't care enough about dogs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, cats are a lot easier, but cats are way more assholes than dogs by a long shot. They are the most selfish creatures ever.
Dogs love you unconditionally, while cats tolerate you.
They only like you.
That depends on the cat too.
Most cats are like that. I'd argue even the ones that are very cuddly, like my cat Mimsy.
That's selfish reasons why
they're very
cuddle.
Selfish. Yeah. They're very selfish in nature.
They don't love you. They only love your warmth. They're literally snakes.
I'm fine with that.
I mean, to each their own.
Because
cats are really
dogs are more.
They're a lot of work.
High maintenance.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, they're very, very high maintenance. But I know I can handle it, and I like it more.
I can't. But dogs are too much for me.
I mean, there are certain dog breeds that are a lot chiller.
Yeah, but
not all dog breeds are crazy.
I think I'll just pass for dogs for now until I have like a bigger if I'm gonna get a dog, I want them to be able to like run and do a whole bunch of stuff. Like Kayla has she's blessed to have a property. I think it's like 2 acres.
Oh yeah,
like 2 acres of land.
No, it's not 2.
Or is it an acre?
No, it's not 2 acres.
Somewhere like that.
I think it's a little less than an acre, but yeah.
So it's a decent amount of land. Big
yeah,
yard.
I think they have like 75% of one. Or maybe they do have a full acre.
It's something like that. They I think it's like a full acre, but they have
and it's fenced.
It's a fenced in plot of land. She lets the dogs out. They start running, playing. There's chickens outside.
Oh yeah.
They're having fun.
Yeah, she has plenty of room for dogs.
I say that's appropriate. That's like, yes, okay, that's appropriate to have a dog because they need to be running because they're dogs. Yeah.
Or I mean, in my case, I don't have.
Yeah. But you're Alaska.
I'm in an apartment. Yeah. But yeah, I just take dog outside into a very secluded area, and then he can just run around there.
Yeah, you're in Alaska, so that's a thing.
Yeah, nature's my dog bark.
I want to say one more thing before we wrap things up for this episode. The diddler strikes again with with more information. Currently in the Diddy suit, the did it suit now is dragging down another famous celebrity. Jay-Z apparently has done extremely. I think it was rape. It was straight up rape of a young girl. So yeah. I think
Wait, Jay-Z did it or P. Diddy did it?
Jay-Z did it.
Both
With
of them,
P. Diddy.
probably.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, with Diddy.
Oh, with.
Yes.
Oh.
And Jay-Z did respond to this allegation by saying, like, that's fucked up, yada yada, you know, try and defend yourself. But I just find it funny how he whips out the whole I wouldn't do it, code of honor, you know, all that kind of stuff. But the fucking diddler also said that same stuff about code of honor and saying, why would I ever do that? And I'm like, can't really trust that anymore. So I hope Jay-Z's innocent, but the fact that he even hang around Diddy was already an issue, you know? From Mr. fucking, what was it, 56 gallons of baby oil? It's so much baby
All that
oil.
baby oil.
That's so much baby oil. Why?
So many babies died in making of those oils.
Yeah, it's crazy. So yeah, Jay-Z's now. I don't really care too much. I just want this man behind bars and gone. Do you think he's gonna kill himself? I think he might be. He might quote unquote kill himself.
Or don't you mean he won't kill himself like Epstein?
Yeah, no. He committed suicide with 2 shots to the back of the head.
Oh yeah. I hate it when that happens.
Yeah.
Kurt Cobain POV.
Yeah, that's it for this week.
Ripper Rooney.
Yeah, R.I.P. But anyways, thank you everybody so much for watching this week's episode of the Loaded Potato Podcast. Be sure to check out all our shit down in the description down below. Else got anything else to say before we go?
Obama.
And with that said, we'll see everybody next time. Goodbye.
See you later, Steez.